大したことなかったな。
私倒したの？おめでとうです。いい仕事がいっぱいですよ。お帰りなさい。お気をつけて。またいつでも来てくださいね。もっと先へ加速したくはないか。どうしてくれるの？無理しちゃダメだよ。出てきたよ。
ついていこうぜ、レイン。
残り体力に気をつけてください。さすがにちょっとまずいかも。力が戻ってきたよ。抜けてくれますよ。全然効かないわ。まだいけるよ。
大丈夫だ。
残り体力に気をつけてください。今がチャンスよ。
このくらいなら大丈夫だな。
助かったよ。
この程度かすり傷だぞ。
協力の一撃がします。
したことなかったな。
私倒したの？やったー！いい仕事がいっぱいですよ。早かったですね。お疲れ様です。またいつでも来てくださいね。よかったらご覧になってみませんか？またいつでも来てくださいね。もっと先へ駆けしたくはないか？バーストリンク！バーストリンク！どうしてるの？無理しちゃダメだよ。さあ、
まだ余裕だぜ。
本当だよ。これだ。
まさか。
受けてみたわ。まだいけるよ。
落ち着いていこうぜ。
出てきたよ。それ。大丈夫？大丈夫？いやちょっと油断したわ。
Hello, Emerald.
ここからが勝負。
How are you doing, Emerald?
当たりかけるぞ。
どうしよう。
大したことなかったな。
私にできないことはないわ。やったー！よかったらご覧になってみませんか？早かったですね。お疲れ様。またい。いつでも来てくださいね。いい仕事がいっぱいですよ。
きたぜ。
このペースはやばいんだよ。
レイ、
あまり無理しちゃダメだよ。力が戻ってきたよ。ちょっと油断したわ。敵の攻撃に注意してください。まだ来るよ。
大丈夫か？
残り体力に気をつけてください。私がいるんだから当然でしょ。使わせてもらう。クエストクリア。えへへ、やったね。
大したことなかったな。
私倒したの？やりました。お見事です。よかったらご覧になってみませんか？おかえりなさい。今はこういったものがありますよ。またいつでも来てくださいね。始まるよ。
逃げがないぜ。
始まったみたいね。
大丈夫か？楽しくなってきたぜ。
無理しちゃダメだよ。
さて、
さすがにちょっとまずいかも。頑張って。
これでまた一緒に戦えるね。
これで大丈夫でしょ。ちょっとやばいかな。出てきたよ。
ここからが勝負だ。
Can you be mod? I don't really know how to set it up. Never really done it before.
大丈夫か？
I'm only just recording this on my phone.
落ち着いていこうぜ。
E- Elinora.
Said he.
That's it.
Seven. The interesting part about 7 in this game is what's interesting about 7 in this game is 7 is classified as a buffer, which is, of course, most people already know about that, about 7. But in Sword Art Online Lost Song, 7 has unique skills. See, she has her own skills called 7's Song of Battle, 7's Song of Prayer, 7's Song of Healing, and Protection. But I found out by doing testing in this game, and when I found out about 7's skills in this game, it doesn't show up in the pamphlet of the EX skill tree. But the interesting part about 7, because I pay so much specifically to 7, what's interesting about 7 is her skills are actually in hollow realization. They're not seen in the EX skill tree or the pamphlet. But I believe the skills were planned to be in the game. Because the skills that I've seen her use are, if you disable everything that 7 has, the AI wants to help you, but you have everything disabled. And it can only use what it has left in the code of the game. And when this game was developed, or development of hollow realization, because every game out there in the world, sometimes things don't make it in the game, they get cut out, but sometimes they also just leave assets left over. And I've done testing, and there is 7's Song of Battle, 7's Song of Prayer. All of her skills are still in the game, but it's left in as the code, and it's all in here. I know for Rain, she had a skill called 1000 Sword Rain in Sword Art Online Lost Song, but I don't know if she can use that skill, because she has Celestial's Blades as an EX skill tree. I haven't done testing on her yet. How the skills are normally active though for 7's Song of Battle, 7's Prayer, like all of them, it's by chance. It's RNG based. And it's also dependent on the traits as well. See right here, 7 is still able to decrease enemy defense, even if in her EX skill tree I have everything disabled, where in the EX skill tree, for companion partners, there's, for like buffers and stuff, can't remember the name of it, but some of the skills in there, there's some that it could increase the enemy's defense and stuff. But for some specific traits, like leader, Leader is good, but I know Planner can decrease enemies' defense. Like, it's like a tactical debuffer. Or Stubborn is also wonderful. So you could just have everything disabled, but it depends on the player, though. That's the other thing. It also depends on the player. Right there. Dive in prayer. 7's dive in prayer. So yeah. It's in the game. So what 7's dive in prayer does is it has it reduces cost of SP by negative 50%. It's a area effect. So if I step in it, it reduces the amount of SP I use of, I guess, mainly anything. Which is very cool. Alright. 7 Song Healing. She just used that. 7 Song of Battle. That increases my attack by plus 200. All of them are in this game. It doesn't show in the EX skill tree, but they're in the game. If you have everything disabled, the AI just goes by the source of the code. Like, it's in the files. It's in the files of the game. It's just not in the skill tree. setup before 7. This is what I have. I have pervert, leader, sexy, tundra, I don't know how to pronounce this word. That word. Meek, and taciturn. So most of these are mainly support, because what I found out is you don't need warlike or fiery to get 7 Song of Battle, because I found out that if you just have 7 set to support, because pervert is debuffer healer, weakened to enemies, also heals allies, which of course, debuffer slash healer, weakened to enemies, also heals allies, which that's where it debuffed the boss. It put the debuffs and decreased his defense. So most of these traits depend what trait you use. Like, you don't have to have everything disabled. It, again, like I said, it depends on the player. That's what it is. It depends. But, like, who knows? Like, you can just leave everything on still if you want to. It just depends. Or you could just, like, it just depends. But I am doing testing on, because for my thing right here, which is I guess etc. Or I guess etc. is like basic abilities, but it's all the other ones, like, because Meek has 3 basic abilities. It has the heart, the brawl icon, which is the heart. I still don't get what most of these icons do. I'm sure they do something, I just don't know what they do. That's why I'm just trying to figure out what they do by testing in this game, because there's some things that this game just don't really tell you about unless you figure out yourself by testing. Like, all these icons do and stuff by testing. So I'm just figuring out, like, what if I just make the etc., the yellow one, absurdly very high. Just focus on that, and maybe I'll figure out. Until once I get finished doing all that, I'll move on to buff, and I can figure out what's the difference between buff and basic abilities for etc. Because I know buff would be like helper, which helps you, but wouldn't basic abilities still help you too? Unless there's other buffs. That's what I'm just figuring out. What if I just focus on that? It's all just testing and stuff. Once everything is actually finished and being done testing, like everything is done testing, I'll probably make a video and just I'll probably make a video and actually release, like, if anyone ever feels like having the hidden skills of 7s, like, what would be the actual correct method to go for, because everything's not even finished. I'm still doing things. all this stuff is still just in progress. Because most of the stuff I've just been doing on my off time. That's because I still do this on my off time as well. But yeah. I could like test out Rain real quick. I haven't really done her real quick. I could test that against real straight. But I could give it a try. I just don't know if Rain would be dependent on the trait system though, because for Sword Online Lost Song, she has a skill called 1000 Sword Rain, which is of course a skill that you can get by doing the Igma orders. So yeah. The 1000 Sword Rain is a pretty alright skill. It is pretty good, but I don't use it that much anymore. Like, I guess it is fun, like, now and then, but alright. Of course, in her trait system, she doesn't have it. I'm gonna, before I guess do the testing while streaming, I guess, I'm gonna save the game before I actually bother trying to do it. Because this is what I mainly do while testing. I usually I do the first save before testing. I have my automatic backup save data turned off, so it just doesn't automatically back up. So at times I can just download the previous save data. It's good for testing and just like making sure what is right or what is wrong and what goes. It's like, because I don't have a computer, can't like go through and see what's in the files, or so I just do it in the game naturally. I just do all this, and this is how I just start becoming much more stronger. Go through all. It's like, that's what I normally do. It is slower, but it's also more fun. It's more fun this way. I'm gonna leave on normal. I'm not gonna bother. So I'm probably not going to change the trait system right now. I could go for rerolls, but I'll just leave it as it is for now. For right now, I'll just disable it. Just to. And if it doesn't show up, then I'll probably just do it on my off time later, words, wherever. And of course, there's going to be many rerolls as usual. Until I actually figure out if there is 1000 Sword Rain in this game. Unless, well, there is 1000 Sword Rain, but 1000 Sword Rain for Rain, if she has it. Yeah, I'll have to figure it out. Because if she does have it, it'll be pretty surprising. But if she doesn't, then it'll be a little upsetting. It means only the player gets to have it. But what to see. Let's see. I'll just do the same again, but it's not really on Nightmare. It'd just be a little bit easier. Let's see. Yes, one. What skill would 7 use if she has everything to say? not really seeing Lane do 1,000 sword range, so I'm just gonna kill the boss. I'm not really seeing her do it. It might just be dependent on the trait system. Dependent? Or I'll have to do, you know, testing stuff. But if it's not just dependent on the system, then it'll just be a waste of my time. But I'm fine with that. Means it just won't be in the game. But that's what testing is. Because I have a feeling that at least like 7 skills, like her skills from Lost Song, I'm feeling they were like, maybe they were meant to be in the game, but they just got rid of them for some reason. And then they were just like left out. They decided to just scrap them, like not scrap them completely, but they just put in the files or something. Because not everything exactly makes it. And like, of course, you know, if you think about every other game out there in the world, most things always get scrapped out, but sometimes not everything gets cut out of the game completely. Some things are still in the games of files, and you could still restore them, or you could just even just look at them. But it's still in there. It's still in the game. Sure, there's probably a lot of stuff in this game that I'm sure there's probably a lot. Because Hollow Realization is my most played SAO game out of any other game. Well, I guess besides Smash. But Smash Bros. Is different. But Hollow Realization is my second most played game, at least on the Switch. Smash Bros. Is that's just different. That's different. Yeah. Because before I end the stream, I'll do one more thing. I'll do a little bit of the singularity. Just a little bit. Just to increase the oracle on my Paragon. My Paragon sword, the Eternal Heart Paragon sword. Still working on this sword to get this up to plus 999 oracle. Also be working on the Sacred Ruler. Get this up to 999 Oracle. These weapons are really good in dual battles because these have the attack plus, well, of course they have the attack plus 200, but they also have the PvE only SP based attack by plus 150, which is really good. These are really good in duels. And I do have another one in my storage. Okay, right here. I have another one. Another SAO Ruler. I don't really think I'm planning to get the second one to 999 Oracle and plus 19. I could. I know it would probably it will be very strong. I know that, but I don't think I'll do it. It's just too much. But yeah. I am planning to get the Fragment Olivia sword up to plus 19, 999 Oracle, and Yu-Gi-Oh's the Blue Rose sword. Those weapons, of course, getting those maxed out are very strong. Like, it's a very long way ahead, but I'm not gonna vote. But I'm just go this singular right now. Let's just. So I have a lot of goals that I plan to do on this game. In the meantime, while in the singular, I have a lot of goals that I do plan to do. So the main goals that I still plan to do is, of course, mainly is still trying to get swords stronger than Atomic. That is one of the main things I'm still trying to do. But just having raw attack power is not the main key of the game. Just raw damage is not what you need. You need to have very high depths here. Very high depths. Even though I do have the corrupted weapon, the corrupted weapon is just something I don't really look forward to using on something that I'm gonna be going for one of my main goals. Because that's just something, yeah, the abilities are disabled online, but, so of course I do have another Dark Repulsor right here is plus 12. And this one is also plus 19 with 999 work. But I'm planning to replace that other Dark Repulsor. Replace the other plus 19 with the new one. The reason why is because because you know, on the 4100 boss you can just easily grind Dark Repulsors and like grind Dark Repulsors or Elucinators. I prefer Dark Repulsor because Dark Repulsor is stronger than the Elucinator. Because, like, yes, even though Dark Repulsor and Elucinator, both weapons are very iconic. Dark Repulsor has strength and dex. Elucinator only has strength, it does not have dex. And for me, I don't care about defense. I don't really care about defense too much. My defense, whenever I use all my buffs or anything like that. I'm a glass cannon. I'm a glass cannon, but a powerhouse. So, I have many goals, but I'll say at least a few of them. So, of course, I already know that I'm trying to get Sword stronger than Katana, so mainly is just getting Dark Repulsor, strongest types, that's it, just by farming them. Farm it. And the other one is I'm also trying to defeat the level 1100 gold. The level 1100 rank 3000 gold on that one specific floor from floor 991 or around 980, around that beast golem thing. That thing. And of course, by doing it legitimately, not using the one-shot corrupting weapons. No, because that's just cheap. No. It's not fun that way. No. Doing it legitimately. And of course, the only way I can do that is I have to farm, not just farm Dark Repulsors, but I have to go to Sacrament dungeons by get attack speed charms. And I know where to get attack speed charms. No, this specific place. Because I also need attack speed, I need to increase my critical rate very high to dex. So yes, I have plans. I know exactly how to do it. All of that stuff is a long way ahead. Well, very long way ahead of this time. But again, this game is my most played Sword Art Online game. It's also my favorite Sword Art Online game. Even though not many players really play this game, because not too many. Well, I guess not many players really play the Switch version because I have this game on the Switch. It's not bad.
回復するね。
Also, I do plan to fight that golem with the katana as well. Just to recreate that one scene back then. Kikakoi. I think that's how you pronounce it. I think that's how you pronounce it. Kikakoi. Just to try to recreate that one scene. I do plan to fight that golem with the katana. And of course, the katana I'm going to be using is the Paragon katana. It's like the Mergo. I don't know how to pronounce this. Some weapons are not usually pronounced as I guess the Paragon. I do have the katana. I don't think it's plus 19 though, but I'm gonna get up to plus 19. So I'll probably do two things. I'll probably fight the golem with a katana first. I'll probably do that to recreate the scene. I'll probably fight the golem first to recreate the scene. And after once I recreate the scene, then I'm gonna do my version. My version to fight it with swords. So there'll be two. That's what I'll do. Because I know Kikakoi, it's hard to pronounce, but I know back then they were one of the legendary players. I know on PlayStation back then, they actually I learned a lot from them back then. Yeah. Because for them, for Kikakoi, back then, I remember most of their old days. Most. Yeah. 5 more floors to floor 120. guess a few more goals I could try to explain, or not explain, but a few more goals that I still aim to go for is getting all the astral armor. That's gonna be a pain. Yeah, a few more goals, yeah. Getting all the astral armor. I do have a few pieces of astral armor, but I don't have enough chaos seeds to get all of the astral armor. No, not even close. Because getting the amount of chaos seeds, including the rarity of how it drops, is just annoying. But yeah, okay, like but getting all the astral armor is also mainly end game. That's just another end game type of thing. Just like reaching, either going for at least floor 100, just where sometimes people just stop around that floor, or sometimes people just stop around on other floors sometimes if they try to go for the challenge in the singularity. But also sometimes there's, I guess, times that people give up. There's times that I've given up to in the singularity, but then I also gone back to it. Here's how long it took me to complete the singularity back then. Because for me, I was being honest, to reach level 999 and at least going for 1000, like everything, like doing all that, I've actually given up too. The singularity is not fun. Like going for everything, for my honest perspective, I've given up at times too. It's like, and then I went back to it. It took me about a few years to complete, but then at times I did complete it eventually. Because the singularity is just, well, very tedious, annoying, it's a maze, and just going for all 1000 floors. It's also something that, like, you don't need to go for all 1000. It is optional. It is completely optional if you want to go for it. But you don't need to. You don't need to. If you just want to go for the classic, go for a Dark Repulsor and Hallucinator, you could do that. You can do that. It's completely optional. Going for all 1000, that's an option. If you want to go for those all those other weapons, sure. But I don't know. Like, it's not worth it. Even going for max level. Max level is just optional. That is not worth it at all. Not worth the cost. But for reasons why I still play this game is because, well, it's my favorite. And even though, I don't know, the reason why I still play it, the reason why I still do Singularity is, well, the Singularity is like, there are some positives to this place. There are some. It is the only place in the game that can actually increase your weapon's attack power. Like not just increase it, but increase it even further. Where of course, first you can enhance your weapons up to +9 by talking to Legendary. And of course, it's optional if you want to at least increase it up to +19. If you don't feel like going +19, you could just do +10 if you want to. Which is, you know, by doing the ignorant words. Which is by doing the, you could do Weapon of Bronze Order. Weapon of Bronze Order, and you can do, I guess there's armor. You can even increase your armor as well. So there's like strength, dex, there's HP, there's vitality, agility, SP, and you know, so on, all the ones. It's like the same thing with the weapons. There's all, but it's optional if you want to go for +19 or for, you know, armor or weapons. It's optional. But if you want to increase it even further, the singularity is the only place in the game that can increase it even further with the Oracle mechanic. And this can apply to any weapon in the game. Any weapon. Even the common weapons. Any weapon. Like the common weapons that you even buy at the shop. So most weapons in this game are untradeable. Yes, most weapons are untradeable, but not all weapons. If you buy a weapon from the shop, like, I don't know, the common ones, you can increase those weapons, get them up to 999 Oracle, all the way straight up. And of course, like, who's gonna do that? Nobody, of course, unless you think about, oh, yeah, it'd be crazy enough if I did. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. No, I'm not doing that. No, I don't feel like doing that. That's no. But of course, but it's like the only place in the game though that can increase weapons and all. Like, I would say this is like the only positive that the singularity. Oh, actually, no. There is one more positive. I just realized that. Yeah, there's one more. The double XP. Yeah, I forgot. Well, once you enter the singularity, the game literally tells you about. Yeah, you get there's the double XP thing. Yeah, including the XP thing, like down here, the chain XP multiplier. Of course, this doesn't really have any effect on me because I'm max level, so now it's only applied to one positive. That's it, just one. So it's useless. It's useless to me. Like, I guess there's technically a use to it. Like, I guess the XP transfer skill, there's that, but where I could transfer my XP to, I guess my companion partners or AI partners, to say. The XP transfer skill can only be used on some certain skills. Like, I'm using Celestial's Blades, which is attacker. I think it's used for think it's used for buffer, if I remember. I don't feel like switching now, or I don't think I can switch because of the singularity, because it normally locks your thing. So yeah, I don't think I can, but yeah, it's used on buffer. Yeah, for XP transfer, I guess. Yeah, so transfers XP, so. Two more floors. Floor 120. It's just my base words. Alright. Huh? There you go. So normally when a person normally gets the Dark Repulsor and the Hallucinator, normally of course the Dark Repulsor is normally stronger than their Paragon swords. But for, of course, the reason why I'm increasing the Paragon swords, Oracle is, well, the Paragon swords, they're still very strong, but they have one skill. Well, it's not just the Paragon swords; it's mainly any of the Paragon weapons. Any of the Paragon weapons, they have a skill which is called Ancient Conversion, which only unlocks if you get the true versions, like the true awakening, where it has the aura effect. So I want to see if I get the Paragon sword or up to 999 Oracle. Even though, yeah, I know the Dark Repulsor would still be stronger, but because this has the plus 200. This has plus 200 max attack, which is a area effect. It lasts for 18 minutes, which is pretty long. And of course, it has the other area plus attack, which is plus 100, which is, I guess in total is like 300 or whatever, which is 18 minutes. The recast is about a minute and 80 seconds, or just basically 2 minutes. Just not bad. So but I know both weapons are very strong if you up to completely maxed. Also, for that rank 3000, 1100 gold, what would my setup be though? Because of course I'm not going to be using the corrupted weapon or the Ender's sword or anything, you know, because it's a 4-step weapon. Just because I'm not using it. It's just, you're just cheating. What would my setup be? Well, my setup would probably be either using 2 dark repulsors or 1 dark repulsor or a pair of guns. Depends. I'll probably use 2 dark repulsors. I'm not sure. Because I haven't thought about it yet. But for now, it'll maybe look like it right now. Just for right now. Haven't thought about it yet. But so at least it's not plus 19. It hasn't really been anything right now yet. But for now, it'll be like, you know, dark repulsor, whatever. Like if there were charms in there, there'll be charms like, you know, with attack speed or something, whatever. And then dark repulsor or something. And then I'll be wearing Dust Choker. I'll be wearing Karma Belt. Not legendary Karma Belt. I'll be wearing a different one, not like the Charming Belt. I'll be wearing this one specifically. Even though this one is a uncommon Karma Belt. Most belts in this game have a hidden mechanic like Dust Choker. Dust Choker only says it only increases it up your attack by plus 30, even though Daisy Pendant looks like it will even, increases all my stats, everything, greatly up. The Dust Choker is really good too, because it increases your attack by 135. Secretly it does. Because I always remember Kikakoi's old videos from back then. I always remember them. And of course, from their old videos, they always had great secret that they revealed. Of course, if they were still on YouTube, I would still watch the old videos. I would still watch them. But luckily, I can always just recreate most of their stuff. So of course, I know most. So let's see, is that max? No, that's not max. Maybe just like do a few more stuff. So the highest attack power that I can go up to is, why am I not going up to it? Oh, that's why. Why am I not going up to it? Okay, so the highest attack power that I can actually go up to is 7,818. If I don't wear the Dust Choker, if I put on the Daisy Pendant increases all my stats. Increases everything. Pretty good. Increases dexterity too, because dexterity is good for critical. But of course, what I said about Dust Choker is it increases the attack by 135. even though the Death Choker only increases it by plus 30, it secretly increases it by plus 135, where you can see right there. Because if I, of course, do this and then go back to Death Choker, plus 135 attack, even though it only says plus 30. So the Daisy Pendant in here increases HP, SP, strength, like Dex, and this has attack plus 20% and weak target attack. But most armor pieces and weapons in this game. So Daisy Pendant says attack plus 20%, which is good, but there's a difference compared to between attack plus 20% compared to just default attack, which is, what if you just want attack alone? That just increase the base attack stats. There's a difference. This increases that. And it's the same for this as well. The Karma Belt, that also says attack. Things in this game that many things in this game don't really tell you about. So even though that only says plus 1, let me refresh all my stats with an Awakening Crystal, because the Awakening Crystal in this game don't actually... The Awakening Crystal in this game only says, like, of course, claims the mind, allowing you to escape danger. That's a lot. You could just refresh all your stats in one go. I gotta just do it. Go on, refresh. So, yeah. If I go to Charming Belt, very good. Karma Belt, I lose a dramatically amount of my dex. I lose 501 and 729 of my dexterity. But it only increases my attack by plus 4, which is not a lot. But that's the reason why I swapped a few things in my pantlet where I put a dexterity potion. Where if I put a dex potion, my dexterity goes up to 3,689, which is a little more better. And of course I put a strength potion in there, where my strength goes up to 3,964. And I also have a hit potion, where of course it's basically kind of like a dexterity potion, but it just increases critical rate by 30%, which is higher chance of having getting critical. So yeah. There's a lot of things in this game that how, Sword Online Hollow Realization doesn't actually tell you about. There's a lot. Just the smallest details that this game just doesn't exactly tell you about. I can recreate some of Kikukoi's old videos from back then, but I can also not just recreate them, but I can also make my own. Which is, of course, even though during back then, yeah, they did really good stuff back then, just with all their old videos of Hollow Realization. and stuff. But I can also create, because for me, I'm doing like testing and all this stuff in this game. Or I can even I could do simpler things than what they've been doing. Where of course, for them, what they've done is just pretty good. But I've been streaming for about almost 2 hours now, and I'm gonna call it now. So it's been nice. I'm still gonna probably be on, but I'm just gonna probably be playing Sword Art Online Lost Song on my off time. And probably gonna be experimenting with Rain later words on my off time, just to see if Rain has 1,000 sword rain in the game by experimenting with her on my off time. But in the meantime, I'm gonna call it. So just thank you so much for watching, and see ya.